the violence is getting better, but at the same time, I think it's still there. It's just changed because of modern times, I guess. It's changed with the times, but it has gotten a lot better because of the times also.
Generation by generation, it's getting softer, as in like people don't have to be as aware of themselves as they did back then.
Yeah, it's not really guns anymore. It's more knives.
Knives.
So like back in the day, it was easy to get gun. Nowadays, it's easy to get knives. So
We are slowly breaking the cycle, and like the violence is getting like better and better as the years go on. But at the same time, there is still like knife prevalent in society.
This opens up your eyes about what death and trauma can do to people in the area, you know what I mean?
I personally think going into groups, I think most of the time it isn't chosen, like it's just natural, I guess. Like most of the time your group is going to be full of people who have grown up similar to you, similar ethnicity, similar faith backgrounds and all of that stuff. But I personally think at the same time, that's how groups are formed. Like, there's going to be certain groups that they don't really have anything in common, but they still get along.
It's like when you're finding yourself, like how you truly are, like your personality. At the same time, you find friends like that are as well, and like.
Especially growing up as a male in this society, there's always going to be times where you have to prove yourself one way or another.
no room for the weak.
Yeah.
No room for the weak. Gaming based on sympathy.
I think there's standards that you have to live up to sometimes.
I personally think there's no actual standard. There's
We
no
just have
actual
to-
standard that you have to meet, but there is a standard that you think you should meet, but no one sets the standard. Like
There's no concrete standard. It's just like what's expected of you, like from
What you
instincts.
can see.
yeah, from what you can see is what you think should be
Yeah.
expected of
The
you.
standard is set up what's around you.
It
Yeah.
just comes from your own instincts. Like you know what needs to be done.
Like-
No one's gonna actually truly look out for you when like because there is a route to your like own path, except your family. Like if you look into it, that it's only your family. So like no one's gonna hold sympathy towards you.
Start of puberty is when it start like you said, being an alpha male, start seeing you stronger.
That's when you fully like realize your character and like how you are, like your attributes. But I agree with these that it does start from where you're going.
If I was to dress a certain way, they think that like I'm just doing something bad or like I'm not a good person. But realistically, I don't even know who I am.
Like for example, me, like I'm in a tracksuit now. If I was wearing a black tracksuit walking through any area with my hood up, because of what I look like and what I'm wearing, people are gonna set the standard that I'm just typical IC3, but really and truly, I'm just a footballer.
Ethnic minorities and like how like people just look at them like as a whole together, like how they're viewed, like how their character's viewed without actually getting to know the person.
Not all men are strong in it. That strong-minded. Like, there's actually man out here that are weak-minded and that like they only think they're strong because they're in like a big group in it. Certain music you listen to or like who you're surrounded by can influence you to like be lying to yourself in it.
It easily affects communities. It's like, especially drill in general. Like, you see how for different moods you put on different types of music, which is why I think drill, it just makes like especially weak-minded people certainly just think that they could do whatever. Like our age group specifically. So let's say like 16 and above is the last generation to actually like grow up like use like going outside, doing all of this as kids, like going to the park and actually just doing anything that comes to mind and is actually fun. Like for example, cops and robbers or something. But I think our generation, like our age group is the last group to actually really do that, because the kids now, they just try to grow up too quick and then they end up missing out. Well, back in the early 2000s, 90s, Northside was completely different to how it is now. Just in similarities and differences, like the way they grew up is similar to ours, but at the same time it's majorly different. And just like how it's always, especially in this community and this area, it's always been a big community, even from back then, from when they were growing up until now, which shows how long it's been and how long we've stuck together, basically.
You can see that they grew up with struggles in it, but they also found tried to find the best or good things to do to help with their struggles, you know what I mean?
Like, you feel like something you can actually relate to because like it's similar, but at the same time like you see like how it's subsided since then. The community feeling is getting better, like it's getting better, yeah.
Slowly breaking the cycle.